Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi soul seekers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is truly appreciated, each and every one of you. Those of you who are members, thank you for your additional contribution to the channel as well as to myself. And I would like to invite others of you to become members of the channel. There's plenty of content over there, plenty of messages there waiting for you. Alright, so we're going to jump right in and see what the messages are this time in this reading. Show me clearly, please, and thank you, Father. All praise to E5. Okay, so far, this is someone who wants to have some type of a confession. They want to confess something to you here. They really want to put the blame on other people. This is someone who is very messed up about a situation. What happened between the two of you here. And it's like they can't handle the backlash. Your response is really what has this person down and out. The only reason they can't handle, they just can't deal right now, the only reason for that is because of your response. If you allowed this person to come and go out of your life all willy-nilly, doing whatever, pissing on your leg and saying it's rain, telling you the sky is green when you know it's blue, if they were able to continue to do that, they wouldn't care right now. The only reason they care right now is because they can't do what they were able to do to you in the past. This is someone who's for everybody. Meanwhile, you're not for many people at all. So it's a situation where it was unevenly yoked. A situation that was never going to be what you deserved for it to be. Okay, and I feel like you realize that sooner than later. Divine feminine, divine masculine, and this is an individual where they're not used to people knowing their worth. It's one thing to say what you will and won't tolerate, but actually standing on that and acting according to what you know, this person's not used to this. This is someone who's used to manipulating their way through life, gaslighting, love bombing, scapegoating, trauma bonding themselves to people, and people just take it. They're used to people who are doormats, people who are revolving doors. You're nothing like that, okay? And for some of you, you may have become this higher version of yourself right in front of this man or woman. So that really, it kind of pisses them off. This person, even, I'm picking up an energy of them truly feeling and thinking this high value is like a persona or something like that. You really don't love yourself like that. You really you let people cross your boundaries. You let people do what you want. I'm gonna have my way with you. Yeah, whatever you saying, it's all cap or some shit like that. This person is very low vibrational. Someone that you don't deserve to be around at all, or I should say they shouldn't be around you at all. They don't deserve to be in your presence. This is an individual who tried to make you devalue yourself. They try to challenge your standards, your boundaries. They try to cross your boundaries purposely. So you're being asked to make them stand on whatever it is that they did, or you are making this person stand on whatever it is that they did, and they're unraveling. You need to know that time and favor is on your side here. And with this time and favor is on your side, this is letting me know that you have already done enough work, or you're actively doing enough energetic work, vibrational work for you to receive the things that you deserve, whether it's another connection or not. And you need to keep this person out of your energy, because they will definitely take time away from you and block favor that is here for you. This is a situation when you cut this person or people off, you can expect that life will get better for you, because they were the main blockage. Alright. What's at the bottom? Yeah. Ring the alarm. They're in for the fight. Ring the alarm. They are in for the fight of their life. Okay? So now this person is panicking. They don't know what to do. They don't know which direction to go. But they know internally, on a soul level, if they can get back into your energy, then they will be spared this fight of their life energy, this phase that they're being thrown into, but they first have to get to you. All right, yeah. Oops, you bitches did it again. So this is definitely a karmic doing what they do best. Always dropping the ball, always disappointing, always failing everyone's expectations, okay? They did it again. So let me take a moment to give praise, thanks, and acknowledgement to the Most High, to the Divine, to my divine spirit guides and ancestors of love, light, and power. I command all energies and spirits that enter uninvited, unannounced, and unaligned to fall and flee at once. Peace, power, protection, prosperity, vitality, longevity, rapid return, growth is mine now and forever. In Eshu's name, I see, so it be. All praise to Ephraim. Sorry, you guys, I'm a little nasally. So let's keep going and see what else this person wants to confess. It's like they're so heavy. This energy is so heavy in the readings right now, which I don't mind at all. But the reason it is so heavy right now in the readings and so repetitive, that lets me know that you are making them stand on it. You standing on big business. So that's good. That's good. They can only talk to you through these readings, all right? So it is what it is. Very good job. So let's see. They should have never let them cause, I should have never let them cause me to lose you. I'm so fucked up about it right now. This person lacks so much accountability. I feel like it's disgusting to you at this point. It's always someone else's fault. It's always an outside factor. It's never just them. They can never just own up to some shit. Yeah. And what they're not telling you is this person tried to manipulate your energy beyond your rejection. You could have already told this person no, or it's clear that you really not fucking with them like that. So what this person was hidden here is, yes, they did allow other people to influence them, but it didn't take much. It didn't take much for this person to adhere to the karmic bullshit. It didn't take much for them to get on the karmic fucking train and go to Karmicville. They want you to feel like they're so innocent and they were pressured and they just didn't know and all of this shit. But what they're not telling you is they were more in control of their decision making than they want you to know, to the point where this person tried to put some type of a spiritual or energetic restrictions around you so they could go out here and do this bullshit, and they thought whatever they placed on you spiritually or energetically, that it would keep you in place. If you are like thinking about this person, like waking up thinking about them, it's because they're in your energy. This person definitely could be trying to do some type of a come to me spell, or intentionally meditating on your energy, hoping that you break, that you reach out, or that you reply or something like that. Yeah, aid. They want your attention real bad, and it's like they need you to give them access and back into your energy. Don't. Okay, yes, reservations. This person already had plans. They already knew what they were going to do. They're just using outside factors as an excuse because they still, the version of them, this is who they really are. And whoever you are, divine masculine, divine feminine, you reflect the truth. They don't want to see the truth of who they really are, so they try to like avoid it at all costs. Instead of them being a man or woman about it, like, yeah, I did that shit. It was an easy decision for me to make. I would have made that decision with or without the influence. I would have tried to restrict you and block you and hold on to you with spiritual practices, with heavy intentions. Like, this is who this person is, but they can't admit that to themselves, so therefore they can't admit it to you. This is a coward. Yes, trap. Trying to keep you stuck by any means necessary. Definitely some type of a spell work that they could be performing on you right now. This person just feels like you doing too much, or you taking it too serious. You need to chill out. You need to lower your standards. You need to let their clown ass back in and have a shit show in your life. They're angry that you are not allowing them to disrespect you, to disregard you, to manipulate you and play with you anymore. That's what this is. And those of you where you haven't cut this person off yet, this is the energy that they're going to be in when you do. Very prideful, very egotistical, very smug, entitled energy here that this man or woman has. Here's the evidence that you need, or you found out something. You could have even like come to the realization that this person is doing some type of a heavy manipulation work on you here. Or I'm confirming what you already knew. This person knows that you know something. For some of you, you could have already called this clown out. Like, I know you're doing this to my energy. I don't trust you. Something don't feel right. Something, like, I'm hearing like something's rigged. Or this person tried to rig something so they could come back. No. That's too many. Thank you. So they can stand down or get knocked down. This is your ancestors, your spirit guides in particular. They're not playing with this person. And I feel like you, divine masculine, divine feminine, you know that. Like, you know that once you call upon like certain spirit guides and passed over loved ones, for those of you who have a healthy connection with ancestors, all right, always make sure that you are calling on ancestors of love and light, because all your relatives don't fuck with you, even in the afterlife, okay? Just because they're gone and have like transitioned out of this world doesn't mean that they're automatically love and light. So be mindful of that. Someone needed to hear that. So with this, they can stand down or get knocked down. This is your spirit team who's committed to like seeing you through a threshold here, making sure that you get on the other side of this bullshit. And I'm really getting like a there have been several forces and several people outside of this one person in particular who has been trying to like barricade you, is what I'm hearing, trying to put like some type of a permanent barrier on your North Node timeline. So for majority of you, you have already entered your North Node timeline, but it's like you're still facing adversity and stagnancy, something about fluctuations, highs and lows. There's a barrier that was strategically placed in your energetic field by other people, not just this person, it's other people as well. So your spirit team really at this point, because of all the fucking hatred and animosity that you have to endure up until this point of being initiated into your North Node timeline, and it's like people still refuse to let you go, even though that you have won something. It wasn't fair and square. It wasn't. It was rigged. It was manipulated. It was premeditated. Your life, your path, your journey was plotted against day after day. So I can't even say you won fair and square, but you still won. You came out swinging. You came out of your South Node timeline swinging, or you will. But it's like people refuse to accept that they lost. They were defeated. And these are people who use so many fucking, they had so many advantages over you. They had such a leg up, or so many things. Excuse me. A lot of people are being humbled right now because there's like so much shit that was done to you that you'll never know fully in its entirety everything that everyone done to you, because it doesn't even fucking matter. It's not your burden to bear, it's their burden to bear. And that's what these people, this clown ass fraudulent man or woman included, they're a part of this group, whether people are associated or not. They operate in this demonic consciousness. But it was so much stuff that was done against you, it's insane. And these people know what they've done to try to stop you, and it's just like they just need to give it up already, but they refuse to. So you have people that still strategically strategizing against you, trying to play mind games with you, trying to stop your forward movement, trying to stop you from receiving the fruits of your labor. So this is where your ancestors is coming in particular, and like knocking people down with fucking real life karma. Because it was one thing when you were still stuck in your South Node, but for many of you, again, you have exited your South Node, and these fucking demons and witches and warlocks, they hate that for you, and it's like they've become even more committed to like trying to stop you now that you actually got ahead. Some crazy ass shit like that. But what these fucking individuals do not realize is they have entered a territory that they do not have any power in. They've entered like trespassing now, At this point, they're trespassing because those of you where you are in your North Node timeline, this type of an energy is unaccepted, it's unwanted, and it's uninvited. You didn't ask for them to come along. You're not even vibrating at the same frequency of them for them to even be attached to you energetically anymore. That's why they're working so hard, relentlessly, to try to reattach to you. And one of these demons is in the form of whoever this man or woman is, who lacks all accountability. Okay? Like the message says, this is someone who's like a pick-me, they're community D or community P. Meanwhile, you are a highly reserved man or woman. You're not too friendly. You don't let people get too close to you. If you did in the past, that's just that. That's not who you are anymore. And this person been out here wreaking havoc. This person who desperately wants back into your energy, they've been out here wreaking havoc in some type of a karmic community. Yes, stubborn, profession. I knew the natural disaster card was going to come out. Stubbornness, professional, and natural disaster. Clarifying you're not for everyone, and they're for every fucking body, and you're not for many. Okay, stubbornness, professional, and natural disaster. So now this person, you make this person feel shitty. You make this person feel exactly how they should feel about themselves. They didn't want to accept the fact that you're not like them. You're not promiscuous like them. You're not community D or community P. This person like refused to accept that to the point where they tried to change your own fucking truth. Like, no, you are a hoe. You are community D. You are community P. You are for everybody. You just like me. You lying. You do be passing it out. You can't sit down. This person is just a fucking just ill. And they continue to show up in the energy. So this is them dead ass refusing to believe that you are who you say you are, to the point where now Divine Holy Spirit is whooping their ass. Because it's one thing not to believe a person, but then it's another thing to try to go out your way to force a reality on someone that is just not their truth. This is a person who done talked mad shit about you. They done disrespected you, degraded you, disregarded you. I'm pretty sure blatantly to you directly, but definitely to other people. This is a nasty, spirited ass man or woman, and they need to stay as far away from you as possible. They tried to make you be something that you're not, so they could come back in and like, it's like this person was strategically trying to break you down to the lowest version of yourself. Then they could come in and like handle you. A fucking weak ass man or woman. Like, how pathetic is that? And this was their strategy, to break you down to a smaller version of yourself so they could have their way with you, so you would turn into this person that you're not, so you would go out seeking false validation from other people, because this person had left you high and dry again, and you just can't take being alone anymore because you allowed them to get into your energetic field to the point where you're matching their toxic, low vibrational, pick me, I'm for everybody energy. That's why it's very important that you discern who you are engaging with on an intimate level, especially sexually. Okay, so this person wanted to put some type of a spirit on you to force you to be something that you're not. It's like they just wanted to see you broken, and like this person came into your life to like humiliate you. This is a man or woman where they're like I want to say like a living humiliation ritual or something like that. When this type of person enters your life, it's really to drag you, it's really to embarrass you, it's to discredit you, it's to humiliate you, to make a mockery of you, because you're someone who's not meant to be associated with this type of a people. You're not meant to live this type of a low vibrational lifestyle. So this is a fucking like a chaos agent, or they carry that spirit. That's their agenda, to knock you all the way back down after you've worked so hard to get to a certain level in your life, and also to get to a certain level internally. This person's an agent. They had an agenda. And I feel like you've already identified that and you've set yourself free, or that's what you're doing currently. All right. You making this person stand on whatever they decided to do, standing on business, and you have internal love, imagination, and inclusion. Yeah. So now this person is dealing with some type of a psychosis here. They're definitely having some type of a mental breakdown. Because for some of you, this very man or woman who took it upon themselves to be like a chaos agent in your life, they definitely had an opportunity to heal and evolve with you to a higher level of connection. They have free will every day. And it's like so twisted, because this person put you through all of this shit, or they thought that they were going to put you through all of this shit, but they actually have like a deeper soul connection with you, a deeper soul recognition to you, but they failed to like evolve. So they felt like it was easier for them to tear you down than for them to evolve to where you are. This is a person, they only want you if they can have you where they are, energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So now it looks like you have, or you're actively leaving this person in that energy, and you're moving on to like greater heights. And I'm hearing broadening or expanding your horizons in life in general. And as you do that, of course, different caliber of people are going to come into your life as well. It looks like you are actually on a journey, like towards a greater horizon. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so like I was saying, they realized quickly that you were definitely out of their league here. And instead of them being honest about that, they decided to devise like this strategic ass, long mind fuck of a game with you, just to find themselves on the outside and they can't get back in. Or you shouldn't allow this person back in. Identify your timeline here. Alright. So let's get to this. Time is on your side. Time and favor is on your side. At the bottom of the deck, as we're getting ready to clarify this energy, you have blessings, fortune, favor, prosperity. Ooh, in marriage. Okay. Time and favor is on your side. So for those of you where, you subscribe to marriage and that's something that you want to do or you see for yourself in the future, or even if it's not like a contract of marriage, just a higher level of a connection in your love life. So you have both of that on the horizon. That's why no matter like how persistent this fucking demon is now in the energy infiltrating the readings, because they can't talk to you, so they're talking through people like myself to get something, to relay a message. And this is also a form of energy manipulation. This is also a form of energy harvesting, but it is what it is. All right, but they think the more they sit in your energy, especially if this person knows that you like watch tarot or you do tarot, they're purposely lingering in your energy so you don't forget them. And they feel like in their childlike ass mind, their distorted childish ass mind, if they continue to show up in the energetic field, in the readings, in your dream state, in your subconscious, then by default that they can come back into your life. So now this lunatic is trying to use like some type of a law of attraction tactic on you. You not the fucking universe. Like, this person's insane. Oh my goodness. Like, good riddance. Triumph at the bottom of the deck here, then sweet dreams. Further confirmation. Time and favors on your side. And you got a lot of people big mad about this, because whoever this particular man or woman is, and whoever this man or woman is in particular, they carry that same fucking spirit. They carry that same demonic agenda over your life to put you in a state of dispossession and poverty again, or to keep you in a holding space of like the Five of Pentacles here, as we're clarifying time and favors on your side. So you have a lot of people mad at the fact that they cannot get close to you. Okay, and for some of you, this very man or woman who infiltrated like your North Node frequency was the direct manifestation or direct conjuring of someone else who couldn't get to you. So they did enough manipulation work and energy harvesting and, planning fucking dark magic and all of that shit to basically, how do I want to say it, cause another person in the same low vibrational frequency to enter your life. New level, new devil. but you were unassuming in the beginning because this was a brand new person, or at least they were, or a brand new opportunity, a brand new environment, brand new connection. Take it as it resonates. But this was a direct conjuring from someone else from your past, or multiple people from your past, literally hoping and wishing and praying and doing magic that you continue to run into different variations of the same demon. And I feel like for those of you where you are, you know, pretty well versed on your journey here, you are identifying that more and more. And for some of you, this is the last time you're going to contend with this fucking entity or this spirit, because you just know it all too well, and you just refuse to be anyone else's fool. You refuse to be a mockery. You refuse to like just repeat some shit. So this definitely made you, it prepares you for the next phase of your life. Whoever this man or woman is, even though they're a fucking shit show from start to finish, I do feel like you learned a lot from dealing with this type of a person, or this version of the same demon or something like that. So we have introvert and hesitation. Yeah, you need to continue to stay away from this person and these people who contradict the time and favor that's on your side. You let these people back in, or you continue to stay attached to these type of people, you're staying attached to that demon, that entity, who will always keep you in a stalemate. Someone here, they know that you're getting ready to, like, I'm hearing pop out or pop off or do it big, like really expanding here, like that horizon energy I was speaking on. And they're trying their hardest to keep you like small. You may be battling with like some type of a doubt about the next phase of your life. Please don't. Please understand, if you are battling like how I'm gonna do this and how that's gonna happen, and yeah, it sound good, but this, that, and the third, don't feed that energy. This is energy that is being aggressively, angrily projected onto you. You have a lot of people who are angry and mad, and they are so fucking insistent and aggressively sending this energy towards you. And if you could believe this energy is yours, then you've done the work for them. So if you're like doubtful, just in the energy that contradicts the fact that time and favor is on your side, please be very intentional about that and make a conscious shift. That's not your energy. It's heavy projection from people that you are standoffish from, people that you don't have a connection with, people that you are estranged to now. They want you to lose confidence in the prime of your timeline. Your confidence is key, because it's like Divine Holy Spirit. It's like you have to meet them halfway. If they're presenting the opportunities for you to unfold in your life, you have to be energetically, mentally, spiritually, and physically prepared for these opportunities, okay? Especially like with the law of attraction and universal energies, time and favor being on your side, you got to keep your frequency clear, okay? Keeping it clear of all this type of a bullshit, however many forms they try to come into your life. So we have accident and conflict. I don't really want to speak on that too much. It's a lot of hateful energies. I'm just going to say it's a lot of hateful energies that are currently being projected towards you, hoping that something happens to you. Some of these people want physical harm to happen to you. Whoever is like the biggest fucking demon or crash out in your frequency, and they refuse to let your energy go, they may find themselves in some type of an accident, something that they couldn't foresee. They were not planned or prepared for it. It's their karma. This is someone from your past, and they wish like so much, so heavily on your downfall. This is people who could have been doing like you know, car magic on you, house magic on you, trying to strip you from your stability, really wanting something misfortunate and tragic to happen to you to stop you. That's why you have to be very mindful and very discerning of who you allow into your life, especially now, but in all times. Like I was saying, this situation, even though it was a shit show from start to finish, I feel like you've learned a lot here. Internally, on a soul level, you have, whether you realize that or not. The universe knows that. Your divine knows that. So, just be very intentional. Alright, is what I want to say. Let's see. should go to the Kipper as well. You got the mature woman here, and then message of concern. Yeah, this definitely could be someone from your past, like a relative here. Someone that you have, like, it feels like you fully excommunicated some energy from your past who is trying to conjure tragedy in your life. This could be a family member, someone who's older than you, someone who thinks that they're more skilled and knowledgeable in spirituality than you, someone who refuses to accept defeat here. Let's see, because there's definitely multiple energies here. Let me get some water. Yeah, whoever this person is, they want any and everything to go haywire in your life. Alright. Just because they want it don't mean that shit gonna happen though. Yeah, toil and labor. Because if they can successfully get anything to go haywire in your life that's connected to your success, this is a person who knows that you have unexpected income. This definitely could be a different energy. This could be that very energy that conjured this new level, new devil into your life here, and it still didn't work. If this is a person who conjured this very man or woman in your life that you are not fucking with anymore, or you shouldn't be fucking with, whoever this person is like they're facing the backlash of that, and they know that, and it pisses them off because you're too clever, you're too discerning. It's like, how the fuck do you still love yourself? How the fuck do you even... So the goal is to get you to not even trust your own intuition because you continue to attract people who contradict your truth or something. Someone is too invested in you. And this is a person who knows that you are due for unexpected income. They know that you are in alignment with universal energies to receive things that you didn't even know that you were getting ready to receive. So what their pathetic ass is doing is sitting back, still conjuring energy, trying to manifest situations in your life to where it puts you in a state of hardship and dispossession. A lot about your stability, your home, your vehicle, your job. If they can throw you off, for an example, like something happens to your car, then you can't get to work on time, or you got to spend all of this money to get your car fixed. Now you don't have enough money saved up to do this or to do that, and it's something like that. This is a hateful ass bitch, and I feel like it's a relative I'm picking up right now, and they just want your life to have like a domino effect. One thing leads to the next, to the next, to the next, and then you back in a state of complete destitution. This is so sick. Yes, high honor and then poverty. This is a person who knows you were never meant to be in a frequency in a timeline of poverty. This is a person who knows that you were always destined to be in a high honor timeline. And for those of you where you have like some type of a public recognition, no matter what it is, the reason behind your recognition, this person in particular, they fucking hate that because people see you for who you are, and this is a person or possibly a group of people who could be your blood relatives. It feels like you have history with these demons. They've made it almost like their life's mission to cloak your energy, to cause people to not see you for who you are, to continue to psychologically screw you. Okay? Because if you believe this, the power of your mind is so powerful. If you believe this shit, then you will immediately start to manifest this into your reality. Okay? And at one point, you didn't know the power of your mind, and you didn't even know how your mind was being manipulated through people that was closest to you. And for some of you, you're currently learning this. And as you learn this and you defeat these fucking demons, it's just like the rest is history. And someone knows that. Thief. So they're trying to steal the very time and favor that's on your side by trying to psychologically fuck you from afar. By trying to put so many demonic barriers and blockages on your path that you start to believe that nothing's really changed in your life or it's not worth it. What's the point of continuing to move forward if it's still going to be the same? Someone wants you to give up so fucking bad. For that reason alone, you need to go that much harder. Okay? Poverty is still here in community. Yes, they want to put you back in your South Node frequency. This definitely could be someone, it could be more than one person that you were relying on, dependent on. You have to borrow money from them. You have to live with them. You have to depend on them. You were forced to like exchange low vibrational demonic energy with them and you didn't even know it. I identify your timeline here. Yeah, pathway and house. You're getting ready to receive some type of a major upgrade right in the face of these fucking losers. It's karma, it's law. It was always meant to play out like this. I'm hearing this is nothing but what I want to say, like destiny or prophecy playing out in front of these people. The only thing that could stop this is your belief in yourself and who you are and how far you've come and the power that you possess. You're getting ready to really flex on some people. I want to say that. Get ready to flex on these people unintentionally. It's something about your lifestyle. It's an upgrade right here. You're right there. Yeah, I'm hearing dead on or something like a target. You're hitting the target here, and this is pertaining to a lifestyle upgrade. Okay, community here in despair. Exactly, it's their karma. Especially these family members who rooted you, who did all this type of heavy fucking bondage. They bound you to a low vibrational spirit. They made you the generational sacrifice of this bloodline or of this lifetime. You're supposed to be the sacrificial, what is it called, a lamb or something. You're supposed to be the Jesus of your bloodline in this lifetime, taking all the sin, bearing all the burden, dying on the fucking cross for other people's sins. That's who you're supposed to be this lifetime, according to these fucking demons that's in your bloodline. But no, you didn't come here to die. You didn't come here to be a sacrifice. You came here to live, to co-create. And for many of you, you may have denounced like Christianity or that the you know, just the ideology of the deity of Jesus in particular. You may not identify with that deity at all, something like that. Or you're learning how to detach from that deity in particular. If you want more, you have to elevate, you have to ascend higher, you have to tap into a higher consciousness of deities, because Jesus is by far not the only fucking deity that has existed. Okay, if someone hates that you have taken this path to open your mind up, you have gone down the rabbit hole and you just continue to go deeper and deeper, or this is something that already took place in your past and now you are in this timeline of receiving things unexpectedly, but you know it's rightfully yours because you have detached and disassociated and possibly denounced certain truths and certain consciousness. All right, yeah, someone hates that you're not stuck under some type of a dogma anymore. You're not operating out of fear, because the deity and like the consciousness of like Christianity and Jesus in itself, it really instills fear in you. It literally tells you in a book, you need to fear the wrath of God. If you do this and you don't listen and you question, then this is going to happen. That's narcissistic as fuck. Okay, that's narcissistic as fuck. So this, in this lifetime, is like your soul's mission and journey is to not sacrifice yourself for a greater good, because the greater good lies within you. It lies within us individually. Someone wanted you to have like the savior's complex to the point where you sacrifice yourself again and again and again. No, that's not what you're here for. They can be the sacrifice. They can be the Jesus of your bloodline. You got bigger fish to fry. You have more things to accomplish. You're not laying down for anyone or anything. You're not a coward. You're not afraid of your own power. Okay? So we have sudden wealth here and then main male. Let's see. I'm getting with that combination, there is like some type of a divine helper, like an angel in an outfield type of an energy that is directly connected to this upgrade in your lifestyle here. Family room. Yeah, this is coming from your fucking family. And those of you who have been on your journey, like you've been down the rabbit hole for several years or something like that, it's like they become more and more disgusted and intrigued by you at the same time. You have family members that could never. They could only dream of being as brave and courageous as you, being as strong and independent as you. And because they have decided themselves that they could never be someone like you, so they decide to hate you. It is what it is. That's why you have been, or you are being guided away from these people. A bunch of fucking dead weight. Yeah, we got the wealthy man that came out, child, and then coffin. What the fuck? This is talking about you, again, you being a sacrifice. You being the ultimate sacrifice for the bloodline. For these other people to live a decent lifestyle. Possibly a very wealthy or privileged lifestyle. But it was all based on killing your innocence. What else here with this coffin and child? Like, please. Oh my God. Here we go. Some of you, this is not for everyone. This is what I'm getting ready to say. It's only for a specific few of you. Alright? If you have had, like, your intuition has been, like, indicating that someone has been doing, like, some type of a womb. This is for my divine. It could be for masculine, too. But someone doing some type of a womb magic on you, you know, something about your womb. Someone wants something tragic to happen to you or to a child here. They don't want you to be able to procreate, to bear children, or they want something very tragic to happen to a child that's already here because they feel like that will completely break you. Someone thought that they were going to be able to sacrifice a child here to put them on a pathway to be a wealthy man or a privileged lady. This was their agenda, their goal, or you were the child sacrifice. Take this energy as it resonates. But those of you where this is like real-time energy and someone has been trying to attack your child or a fetus or something like that, this is a person who did it with the intentions to receive the fortune and the favor of this child or this fetus. A fucking demon. And they know what they've been doing. There's no escape for a fucking demon here in your life that tried to sacrifice a child or a fetus. That's what I'm getting. Or those of you where you were this child or you were this fetus at one point, whoever successfully sacrificed you, but you didn't like physically die, but they killed your spirit and shit like that, they're paying for this shit now. Others of you, this is real time. Distant horizon here and imprisonment. Either way, karma is here to fucking collect. This could be a toxic ass, demonic ass baby mama, baby daddy, mother, father, an elder, an older sibling, or a relative. Take this energy as it resonates. But that's confirming something. You have been defensive about a situation with a particular person or group of people. Yes, the devil, because they tried to bind themselves to this child or this fetus, or again, you were this child or this fetus, and they did bind themselves to you. Every dog has their day. Karma has come to collect. Okay, with the coffin, that's what I'm hearing. That's so fucking sick. You can't even trust the men and women you lay down and create kids with. You can't even trust the men and women, for some, that you fucking was birthed through, that created you. It's so fucking sick. But when it gets to this level, you have to understand, it's not mom, dad, mom, baby dad, relative, bro, sis, aunt, uncle. These are demons that you're contending with, and they're using these vessels to try to trick you, to hurt you, to confuse you, to trap you. It's all a fucking strategic, long mind fuck of a game. That's all this is a fucking game. And when you see it for what it is, you can checkmate it. These people are no longer your loved ones, your trusted friend, the love of your life, the trusted family member. These are fucking demons who have decided to go against you, and they tried to use the connection to do it. The relationship that they have or had with you to do it. That's how demons operate. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. By default. Because you don't know the people that's closest to you is your fucking enemy until you do. And then it's so crazy because these type of family members, like for many of you, you grew up in an occultic bloodline. Whether they identified as that, they use that label, they even know that term, they are cultic by nature. These are the family members. They all flock together. They're all in the same room. They invite each other. Children play, and it's like you're the outcast. You and your kids are the outcasts. Meanwhile, you have a whole fucking family, and it's like they're the fucking the Huxtables, and they treat you like the fucking black sheep. It's strategic. You could come from like a big family, and everybody in the family, they coexist with each other. But when it comes to you and your children and your grandchildren, it's like, oh, nah, nah, don't invite them. Who told you to come? Why are you here? It's occultic. It was meant to happen that way because it was meant to break you. Like, what you mean? Like, it's 50 other family members here. What do you mean me and my kids aren't invited? We're not welcome. We're not wanted. It was all strategic. Fuck these bitches. With they broke, busted, always disgusted ass. Fuck them. You better than them anyway. Your kids better than their kids anyway. Fuck them. You don't want this dusty ass, demonic ass energy rubbing off on you, your children, your grandchildren. You are quite literally better than these people. Yes, there is a such thing as being better than another person. That's why so many motherfuckers getting killed and murdered and fucking just taken out of their body because of that dumbass concept. Ain't nobody better than the next. Yes, the fuck you are. Stop trying to see the potential in a person and see the truth in a person. Save your life. That's why so many people are losing their life at a rapid rate, because they refuse to accept that that's bullshit. There are people that are much better than other people. Death card and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who's trying to, man, when I tell you, whatever transformation you are undergoing, whatever threshold that you are entering and coming out on the other side, it is so fucking massive. All you got to do is ride the wave. What is it called? Like ride out the tide or ride out the wave here? Because all this is a wave. It's temporary as fuck. But the agenda is to confuse you, to entrap you in this illusion. So what is temporary becomes permanent, all by you. You have to adhere to this. You have to believe that this wave is something permanent. It's not. You're being asked to ride out this wave, to ride out the tide or something like that, because it is passing. It's actively passing. And some of these people are mad because all of the shit that they're doing to you, it seems like you don't really care. You couldn't care less, or it's not affecting you the way that they want. Let's say, because it's definitely connected to stagnancy, dispossession here. These people hate that you're still able to get ahead, even though they know that they're strategically blocking you. Something about your money or something like that slowing up. But you're still able to do every motherfucking thing that you have to do, then some, because that's favor. That's how favor works. Let's say, I'm just using this as an example. Let's say that someone became unemployed. They got laid off. These people think that unemployment or you being laid off is going to be connected to you losing every fucking thing. But what Divine Holy Spirit already has in store for you, you have different resources, different opportunities coming into your life at the same time to counteract this bullshit. Someone is mad that you can do more with way less. These are people who siphoned your energy. They gained from your energy. Something about people online as well. You definitely could have had someone attacking you from afar that you didn't know, especially if you are have a public platform, or you have like a public presence or something like that. I'm being reminded of a certain disgusting ass tarot reader in particular, who I figured out was siphoning my energy right around the time when people really started to discover my channel. And this person in particular, they have been gaining views and shit like that, but the shit that she has to do with that money is crazy. Now me, on the other hand, those of you know, you can see that my channel is still actively being attacked, but that's fine, because even though people have tried to slow stuff up, I'm able to do 10 times more with less. You see what I'm saying? So it's a situation like that. You may have been forced or backed into a corner where you don't have much, or they think that you don't have much, but the little that you do have, you're able to do 10 times more than what they have. Someone's making more money than you, but that more money that they're making than you, they have like so much shit going on, like that money is gone before they even fucking get it. That type of an energy, more money, more problems for them, and you could be like lacking because they purposely did some type of a blockage, but it's a wave. You may be receiving a little amount or something like that, but that little amount goes far. I'm being reminded of, like, you know, that analogy in the Bible, the fish and a loaf of bread. What you're able to do with that one fish and that loaf of bread, these people couldn't do with a sea of fucking fishes and fucking truckloads of bread. Something like that. Okay, and they fucking hate that. Like, how are you still able to do this, do that, and do that? And they're working really hard with what they have taken from you because it wasn't theirs. It wasn't rightfully theirs. So whatever someone has taken from you, it's hard for them to maintain it. It's hard for them to keep it. They have to work hard to get it, and they have to work hard to keep it. Whereas you, something was taken from you, stolen from you, and life is still not nearly as hard as these people that got what they wanted. They got what they wanted, right? Yeah, the Three of Swords here and then the Three of Pentacles. Yes, because they're working in vain. Whatever they manifested, it was from an ill space. So that's how they're going to experience it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tragic. It's going to be setback. It's going to be very fucking hard because of the energy that they got it in. Something like that. Okay, so we have the Moon card here, and then the Three of Swords still came out. So transformation, Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. You got so much hidden animosity and resentment around you. It don't fucking matter. This is what it is. This is just an energy update. Nothing more, nothing less. This is so fucking pathetic. You already got like an ex. I feel like it's an ex-lover or loved one. Take it as it resonates that you excommunicated. Someone who's taking your love life very fucking personally to the point where they've already put out some energy for your future love, that you get your heart broken in the future. What? This is so pathetic. Someone dead ass has been doing some type of a dark moon magic to fucking affect your future love life. So, oh my god, I really get out this energy. We got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Emperor. Yeah, this motherfucker, because they couldn't make it, they don't have access to your timeline, so they know that you are attracting. If it's not them and you know better now, you're doing better, then you're bound to receive your true counterpart here. So they're trying to put some type of a demonic stipulations or demonic fucking entrapments on your love life ahead of time. Someone doesn't want you to engage with the divine masculine, divine feminine for that reason. Someone doesn't want you to believe that you are worthy of a divine counterpart here. This could be some type of a fucking spell, a love magic spell to break your heart that backfired. The very same person who did it, now they don't have access to you, so this energy is stuck on them. They're blocked from a transformation, from evolving to another level, because you left this person in an energy that they tried to put on you, and you may not have even known it. Simply cutting someone off, walking away, and staying away. Yes, that's insane. Clarifying the Death card is the Ten of Swords. Like, what? Princess of Wands, exactly. Small things to a giant. It always will be. The more you elevate, the weaker these people become. The Emperor. And then the Two of Swords. Oh, this is an entitled, disgruntled ass, bitch ass man or woman here. This person's, I'm hearing volatile. So be mindful of this masculine energy. They're very fucking unhinged, very belligerent. I'm hearing delirious or something like that. This ain't nothing but their fucking moon magic, this heavy energy being stuck to them. They're bound to their own darker, lower intentions. They thought that they had an easy target in you. No. So be very mindful of whoever this person is. You know who this man or woman is individually. It's a toxic ass lover, and they thought that they were going to be the biggest fucking monster in your life here. Yeah. This person's doing some type of a low vibrational magic on you now, trying to get you to come and go, reach out to them so they can play you. Like, this is so fucking pathetic. This is dead ass a man or woman who's doing some come to me spells, hoping and praying that you call them or text them just so they can say some foul ass shit to you. Like, you understand how fucking delusional and disgusting and desperate that is? They gotta fucking conjure you for you to come to them just for them to feel like that they finna play you. What? Man, if you don't set yourself free from these deranged ass people or keep them away from you, like, ain't nothing about this man or woman worth anything. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. That alone is worth this whole fucking human being. Like, this is a person who's completely expendable. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. This is a person who's completely, totally expendable, and that's what you need to do. You need to fucking discard their ass and exchange them for something way better. This is definitely someone who is definitely you sacrifice this bitch, or you already have. Because that's exactly what they wanted to do to you, or they did do this to you at one point. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. Sacrifice them, or continue to allow them to be their own sacrifice. This may be a person who worships the God of death and sacrifice, aka Jesus. They may. And they may have tried to like put that spirit back onto you, so you will be a self-sacrificing fool, a self-sacrificing coward. It is what it is. I have as y'all can tell, yes, Jesus is real. He is a real deity. I'm mad at him. I have a very disgruntled relationship with the deity of Jesus, and that's my fucking right, because I'm a God in myself. I can feel how I want to feel. Because it's like, why would you live your life like that? Like, why would you lay down your life like that? Why would you do that? And you know the type of power that you had. But the deity of Jesus is there to really teach you. You have power. What are you going to allow? Are you going to allow your power to consume you or to elevate you? Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this definitely could be a person who's like heavily into like religion. I want to get off this energy now. King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, bottom line, keep this low vibrational man or woman away from you, because they have more and more intentions of like trying to keep you stuck. This all they think about, this all they fantasize about. And again, it's not just one person, it's this fucking demon. They're trying to come back in the midst of you walking away for good. This person is facing their judgment, and they're being forced to see a situation for what it is. Meanwhile, they're trying to force you to see them in a different light, so they can save their own ass yet again. Let's close out with some need to know messages. Envious to the point of danger. Stay away from this person or people. They are envious of you, of your life, to the point of danger. Wait for Divine Holy Spirit. Okay, so you move when Divine Holy Spirit tells you to, not when an egotistical demon tells you to. Yes, another karmic attempt. They have tried something against you again. They're attempting something against you currently here. Yes, bound to professionalism, friend zone for a good reason. Healthy distance goes a long way. They have been working on you spells and potions. They get to watch a real one love you. Hydromancy, to entrap you to a binding marine spirit, a demonic oppression. You are the Ace of Cups. You're highly favored. That's why they're trying to trap you. Because you are the Ace of Cups. If they can entrap your spirit, then that Ace of Cups cannot overflow in your life. These are people who are in complete grief and disbelief that the connection is over between the two of you. No matter what type of a connection it is, it's done, or it should be. Emotional abuse professor. Exactly, a narcissist. A narcissist. They tried to cloud your judgment to further harm you. Gaslighting is the most effective form of abuse. Be wiser. Yes. One more. So they trying to gaslight you so they can cloud your judgment, so you can be up in your head again, so they can have their way with you. And for some of you, you're figuring all of this out and you're escaping for the first time. When you escape, do not go back. Do not let them back. You doing that is just asking for more of the same. Divine Holy Spirit will never, unlike fucking Jesus, other deities will never convince you that you have to forgive and forget to the point where you let someone back in. That's not what unconditional love is. Unconditional love is of self, where you can identify something, you see it for what it is, but you can still rise above it. Divine Holy Spirit, I don't even know how to say this. I'm done trying to explain it. Your journey will teach you, okay? Nothing that is for you will first come to you disruptive. Nothing that is for you will first enter your life as pain and hardship. Those are lessons. Those are tools to evolve. Those are tools and people to identify your level of self-worth. Divine Holy Spirit is never going to send someone into your life to fucking break you down, for you to fucking forgive them to let them back in. That's your free will. Just like it was Jesus' free will to go and be fucking slaughtered when he knew exactly what was going to happen. They planned his fucking death and he stood there and allowed it to happen. Even though he knew he had all this fucking power, he still allowed them to take him out. That's why I have a problem with Jesus, and it is what the fuck it is. I have my right to. And if you feel in the same way, that's your right. Okay? Stuck in their self-know this lifetime. Learn the lesson and let it go. Exactly. And someone mentioned this, and obviously it needs to come out in this reading. You may be worshiping and still subscribing to a consciousness that's going to keep you stuck in a self-sacrificing timeline. It's your free will. You're so free to choose that you can choose bondage again and again and again. These are people who are stuck in their self-know this lifetime. Learn the lesson and let them go. Okay? Candle magic, setting routine intentions over your life, over various areas in your life. The gifted narcissist, run. Okay? That is your message. May it be helpful for you. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.